Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Caffeinated or Die. My name, of course, is Antoine the Great, and I've been joined by my co-host Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner and Anti-Hero Broadcast, who you should really go subscribe to. I'll put his link down. I'll put his channel link down in the description.
Fuck off. I think Sparky's dying.
How are you two doing this morning?
I'm hung the fuck over.
Oh, really? This coming from someone who says, "Oh, I don't get hangovers."
Fuck off.
You guys don't quite understand, all right? You really don't. So last night, we're all just chit-chatting and chilling and talking about how we're gonna do today, right? And every fucking 5 fucking minutes, Sparky would go, time out. Shut the fuck up, time out. I just want to say something really quick. I just want to say that I'm just going to put this in, time out. And we couldn't fucking talk for like 3 hours straight because every time we said something, Sparky would be like, oh, no, time out. It finally got to the point where I told Sparky, if you say time out one more goddamn time, I will mute the fuck out of you until you shut the fuck up. And then I muted Sparky like 78 times in a row.
And so he got mad. It was very bad. Like Sparky doesn't get as mad as he normally does. Last night it was Sparky.
He threatened to burn me like the fucking raccoons.
It was bad.
Thankfully, I had him muted for most of the threat, so when it sounded like I will like the raccoons, mango. It lost a lot of the impact, frankly.
But since he was on camera, it was hilarious.
Fuck both of you guys.
So, just to let the chat know, good morning, everyone. God damn, who do we have? We got Ben C is here, the legendary Ben Cooper, Benita Chan, Grim Brooding, Mitzi, Twisted Skipster, Zeo Gold, Cadantris is here, Jake Pearsons, and Big T. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Ben C is only legendary because he paid a shit ton of money to be so.
Yeah. And that's why he's the legendary henchman, Ben Cooper.
This was semi-full last night.
Oh no, Sparky's showing off his empty bottles.
It's
suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick.
It's all your fault, Sparky. Jake Pearson asks, can this be the Truth or Dare episode? Or the Would You Rather episode? Well, it's not going to be Truth or Dare or Would You Rather. We are going to be doing kind of a call-in show.
Did you say call-in or colon? Because it sounded like you said colon show. And if that's the case, I mean, I guess I could force myself to take a shit and we could talk about that.
No.
Just be on the... well, Antoine, what we're talking about right now is... Oh, God!
No, it was I was on Addy's stream last night and I got so fucking hammered I was calling Tonka out, calling him a fucking pussy, that I would whip his ass.
Oh, you probably could. He's in a wheelchair. All right, so this is
Sparky.
Well,
have you ever seen Sparky get out of his chair?
No, I only
never
push the chair out to the, whenever I've only ever seen him like wheel the chair out.
That's all Sparky ever does. Sparky's in a wheelchair too. You can't have Sparky and Tonka fight. It will be like a wheelchair. It's like Special Olympics. You can't even bet on that. like that's. I think there's a lot of groups out there who would get very upset with you if you were like, yeah, man, let's get these 2 wheelchair handicapped retards to fight it out. One's a drunk native and one's a handicapped Asian. Let's get it in there. It's the Minority Special Olympics. In the left corner, we have the speech impediment Asian. And in the right corner, we have the drunken Native American. Both are confined to wheelchairs. Who will take home the gold?
No. I'm going to call you out on that one because I can prove I'm native. Tonka hasn't yet.
Oh, my word. Are you Elizabeth Warrening him?
Ooh. Yes.
Ooh, are you?
No, I was Elizabeth Warrening him all fucking night last night.
Are you demanding his birth certificate?
I'm demanding his fucking...
Are you a birther?
Oh, my God! Sparky, do you think Obama was born in Kenya?
I think Obama was born from an asshole.
Oh my God, he thinks Obama. He's a fucking birther. Oh God. Oh no. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, Sparky. All right. So, like I said, this is a call, C-A-L-L, call-in show. We're going to do that a little bit later. On the show, call in. You have to be part of my Discord. Links are down below. We'll pull you in. Send me a message on Discord, and I will send you a link to the Hangout. You can call in, ask us any questions, ask for advice, yell at Sparky, whatever you want to do.
We're especially good at dispensing advice. I myself am something of an advice columnist. If you want advice, you can ask me, and I, Anti-Hero, will be happy to dispense it unto your small and deserving head.
And if you really, really want to, you can ask Sparky about fixing your car. He will ramble on for an hour. Anti-Hero and I can just sit back and let him talk.
I for one refuse to allow Sparky to sit back and talk about engines for an hour. That's not a thing that's going to occur. Do not give him that idea. God damn it. If you want to talk about engines and Peterbilts and cock wings or whatever else the fuck you want to talk about, then you do it on your own goddamn channel, Sparky.
So we just brought it up. Let's talk about this fucking. Let's talk about this fucking Tonka Saw situation, shall we?
He got a dick slapped across his face last night. Pure, plain and simple.
Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm disappointed. Not because I had a hand in anything. Like I to this day cannot tell you what Tonka Saw even sounds like. I only know what Andy Worski sounds like because he fucking puts clips of himself all over the goddamn Twitter. And you can't not hear what he sounds like, which, by the way, is like some dude mumbling through a dick. So, I mean, and I don't really care about either because I never really watched their shows. I got on the internet too late to be part of the real IBS crowd, which, by the way, every time I see that, I just think irritable bowel syndrome, which is effectively what they are.
Yeah,
but
you're not wrong.
But so I really didn't give a fuck. What I care about is like they missed a golden, and I mean a fucking golden opportunity for some hardcore WWE shenanigans. 90s era shenanigans. They missed an opportunity for Andy Worski to walk out there by himself and go, fuck Tonka Saw. He's a bitch and a pussy, and I hope he gets his dick caught in a cheese grater. And then suddenly Tonka Saw's entrance music plays, and the Native American comes running down, wielding his folded up wheelchair to bash Andy over the head with, and the fight starts in earnest. They missed a golden fucking opportunity there in exchange for, I don't know, Tonka Saw forgetting what his real name is. That's what the alcohol does to you, people. That's what the drink does to our native population. The firewater.
You know what? I'm not interested in MMA at all, but if that would have been the fight, I would have bought the shit out of that.
Tonka Saw drink too much of the white man's firewater. Forget what Tonka Saw real name is.
I think it's Chief Running Chicken or Chief Running Scared.
It's Tonka Saw write down 16 names on 47 different documents. Yeah. Tonka Saw not know which one apply to him. You know, like the sad part is like now we have to listen to Andy Worski at what are Worski's people called? Worski's Horskies? Worskovites?
They're just
Warfags. I mean, whatever the case you might want to fucking call them. Now I gotta listen to Worski's fuck faces all over fucking Twitter going, yeah, we won! Yeah, technically you won. You won because the other guy didn't fucking show up.
You won because the other guy doesn't know how fucking contracts are done.
Like I'll be honest, it's great, okay? It's fantastic. There was a very definitive ending to this. You know, fucking Tonka didn't show up. It's pretty obvious who the victor is. There's no stupid Jake Logan ties or, well, there was a technical issue here. No, the guy didn't fucking show, so he bitched out. Case closed. But you didn't actually beat him in the ring. You gotta win by a forfeit. So I gotta listen to all these fucks on Twitter now talking about we won. You won like the B team who shows up, and the A team had things to do that day, and they decided not to be there because it was a game they could afford to lose.
Well, actually, it's more like the B team shows up, and then the A team half of the A team didn't show up because they didn't pass the drug tests.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Forgive me. That would suggest that Worski was the A team, that Tonkasaw was the A team. And no, these are YouTubers. There's no A team among them.
Well, it wasn't really that they couldn't pass the drug test. It's most likely they couldn't pass the hepatitis A, B, C, or HIV test.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Sparky. It was a joke. God.
No, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a terrible joke. You're fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. Sparky can't kill this joke any harder than Worski and Tonkasaw have already done.
I mean, I was gonna say Tonkasaw killed it dead in the water, and they even fucking get up and walk away first. I
mean, it's a little rough. Well, he can't get up and walk away. He's in a goddamn wheelchair.
But I agree.
What? Look, look. Let's be honest here. If Tonkasaw no can walk away from situation, Tonkasaw must rule. Tonkasaw have very developed upper body strength because of wheelchair.
I have to agree though with Caduntris is no one won except her. Who didn't see what happened and didn't fucking care. I stopped listening to Internet Blood Sports a long time ago. I stopped listening to Worski when he stopped doing actual videos, and I stopped listening to the Kumite as soon as it just became everybody screaming at each other and no fucking thing, nothing got done.
All so right, we're being asked to stop being the dead horse. We've got people in the chat getting upset about this. They don't want to hear anymore. They're done.
Well, let me just state my opinion and we can move on. You have something very interesting and very breaking that we need to talk about.
Well, fine then. To go find my newscaster voice.
So, I stopped listening to both of them. This was just...
I found it! It's my newscaster voice! We're going with it like this the entire fucking time!
Oh, yes.
It's more along the lines of, even if they did fight, even if they did fight, even if it happened and they both beat the living shit out of each other until they're bloody, and Tonka won or Andy won, it doesn't matter. Nothing would be solved. This is nothing more than a giant piss. And unfortunately, even if Andy did win the actual fight, no one is going to talk. No one would live it down. It wouldn't matter. No one would. It wouldn't. Tonka would be like, "Oh, Andy did this in the ring. He cheated. Andy, I still won." Now we just get all the fucking memes out of everywhere about Tonka being in a wheelchair. When I met him, and I don't mean face to face. I'm talking about the first time I ever talked to him. Tonka seemed like a really decent person, and that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people. Even AP, Tonka is a decent person at first, and then it just switches. As soon as you're no longer worth anything to him, he doesn't give a shit.
Oh, dude, he went against AP hardcore.
Oh, I know. I listened to the stream. AP fucking ripped him a new one. It was brutal.
I would like it to be known that while I feel I can hold my own in most situations, I would prefer not to be the target of AP's rage. After watching what few videos came out of the Scooby fiasco, frankly, I think we're all better off for not being Scooby or Tonkasaw. Oh my God, what would a Scuba Saw sound like?
I'm leaving. I don't know. Would you? You know Scooby best. Go get him and find out.
I mean, Scoob sounds like this, you know. He's a motherfucking. He believes he's a fucking mafioso from fucking Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Scooby, I didn't invite you on the stream. Shut up.
And then I only imagine that Tonkasaw sounds like he is a mildly drunken Native American stereotype.
No, Tonka probably sounds like Scooby without the mask.
Tonka sounds like he has a dick in his mouth right now.
Well, that's because he does. It's Andy's dick. It's Andy's metaphorical strong.
And apparently,
down his throat.
Aside from the fact that it sounded like he really did everything he could to not be a part of this fight. What I feel bad for is Vamp. Because she's standing by him. I mean, she's standing by him, even though I guess she cheated on him. Who the fuck knows? I don't pay attention to this shit.
Well, that's because Tonka Saw's dongle no work. Between the wheelchair paraplegicness and all the firewater, impossible for Tonka to maintain erection.
You almost sound like what's his name from A Current Affair.
I would like to point out that the wood is no longer hard. Dry rot has set in. It is now soft and pulpy. The river no longer flows in the way it once did. The dams have been created by the beavers, and they have moved in. Now the only way to induce the flow of the stream is through artificial means created by the white man. Sons of bitches.
Called stimulating the prostate.
Is there? I don't want to beat this dead horse, which would be Tonka's mother, much longer. Is there?
Tonka Saw have much experience with dead horse. There's a reason Tonka Saw has no legs now.
God damn it.
Tonka Saw was not riding horse, as you might think. No, he was behind horse, attempting to get fucky on. Horse became very angry, kicked Tonka Saw across room. Tonka Saw lands spine first on corner of table. Shatter Tonka Saw spine. Tonka Saw forced to watch his erection wilts. It was last time Tonka saw his own Tonka.
Oh my god.
Do not laugh at Tonka Saw. Tonka Saw is proud Native American. Can prove this given enough time and firewater.
Tonga, we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you, all right?
We Tonka Saw feel that the white man should not be trusted.
Please, Tonga, do not bring your God damn it. Do not bring your IBS crowd down upon us. It would be too bad. El Domino, good morning. Oh god. So
he would not bring his IBS crowd down on us. He would real chill it in.
The Oxyberries and Firewater. Yeah. So, all right, there's 17 of you watching. There's only 5 likes. Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this channel around. Share this show around. We have fun here. This is just like a morning news show. Except we don't give a shit about anything, and we try and talk about whatever we want. Like every other podcast out there. Except we have one bonus. We have Anti-Hero Broadcast. And if you like listening to Anti-Hero Broadcast, you really should subscribe to him. He does a massive amount of characters. He's wonderful in every way. He's the nicest man I've ever met. And on top of that, he pretty much will draw whatever you want for $10.
Ask Antoine, he knows.
Oh, God. And he can duplicate himself at will.
The spirits were angry with Tonka Saw for his failure. They removed his connection to the spirit world, but he has regained it now.
Oh, no. I want to.
Unfortunately, he was forced to leave the powers of an erection behind.
I feel sorry for failure.
I don't. Failure came out and basically told everyone Tonka's a dick. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, he did. But it's like the fact that he had to fucking do it when it wasn't. Yeah, it's like, oh God, I hate to be put in that situation.
Look, Tonka brought it upon himself. Tonka went around and screamed at anyone that would listen, "Fight me in real life if you're really that man. If you're really that much of a man, man up and take it in the ring." And unfortunately, someone finally went, okay, and set it up. And Donka backed out.
Dude, and the whole time Andy rolled him. He was in a fucking wheelchair and a headdress rolled up into the fucking ring. And he's clearly said to everyone, he wants to fight someone. And they will walk on getting a fight set up. And he challenged Bake Alaska.
Right.
Live. So
I mean, it's sad and depressing if you're Tonka. He's not. I do want to talk about his quote unquote apology. A 50-minute apology. This is how you know. Yeah, this is how you know it's not a real apology. Aside from the fact that he kept saying, "Oh, this is the worst. This is absolutely the worst. I feel horrible. It sucks. It sucks so much." The entire thing was a fake apology. It was bullshit. He didn't give a fuck about the people that fucking spent money on this shit. He didn't give a good goddamn about anybody. He said it himself that he does not care about internet people. He does not care about the internet. He doesn't care about his fans. He doesn't care about anything. But this sucks. The only reason he brought out his apology is because AP fucking ripped into him and and basically said, what you should have done is man up, own it, and apologize for it. And lo and behold, the next morning, Tonka has a 50-minute apology where half of it he is answering people in chat, telling them, "Oh, no, that's not what it is. Stop talking about the hotel. It was miserable. This sucks. I'm so sorry." Fuck off with your fake bullshit.
No, I took a drink for every time he said I wanted the fight to happen.
Is that why you were so plastered yesterday? I thought you'd be dead. Your liver must be fucking legendary. It's weathered. Is this why you drink so much Rolling Rock? You have to keep it liquidated.
Well, I'll tell you this much. My liver was able to actually get up and walk away.
God. But yeah, so, okay, you own it. He didn't own it, though. He spent half of that 50 minutes bullshitting with not like happily bullshitting, but basically just bullshitting with the people in chat. And unfortunately, he just went on. How's it going, Jacob? It's more along the lines of just fucking say you're sorry and be done with it.
And we lost Anna here again.
It looks like it. He'll be back.
Yeah.
And yeah, Terra La Rosa was pissed for everything that happened. I love Zoom. Do I love Zoom? Who's Zoom? Who the fuck is Zoom? I don't know who Zoom is.
Zoom is a doxing faggot.
Oh.
He's the one.
I don't love Zoom then. I don't like any doxers. So,
and that too.
Uh-oh. We have a conspiracy from Caduntris. Okay, so, conspiracy 1. Tonka and Andy weren't really beefing. This was also set up to help Andy bring back after his hiatus. As much as I would like to believe that,
could you reread that? Because I'm still trying to reload after my internet died.
Sorry about that. Okay, so it's a conspiracy from Caduntris. Tonka and Andy weren't really beefing. This is all set up to help bring Andy back after his hiatus. And he's gone again.
Yep.
All right, so his internet is having problems. Conspiracy 2, Tonka and Andy are the same person. Well, you've never seen them in the same place at the same time.
Does Anti have Tonka internet?
Ooh, no, because we don't actually have dead air. That demon, that's why it's a conspiracy. It doesn't have to make sense. I mean, conspiracies never make sense. They make sense to the person that's making them, but welcome back. All right, Big T, thanks for sticking around. Have a good day. Let's see, we have another one. This is from Grim Brooding. Conspiracy. This was all set up by Baked Alaska so Worski and Donga would kill each other so he didn't have to fight.
Well, that kind of backfired in his face, especially whenever Andy fucking challenged Baked Alaska in the ring.
Jacob, are you a Tonka fan? I'm assuming. I mean, you came in pretty hot saying that I like Zoom and I don't know who he is, and then you tell me he's these horrible things, and
Yeah,
I am
dude.
not those.
All right, time out. Let me put you like this. I went into this whole fucking fight wanting to see the epic fucking retard fight that was Timmy and Butters from South Park, because that's what this fight would have been, was the fight between Timmy and Butters. Here's the only problem to deal. Tonka never showed up. Tonka bitched out. And he went through all the fucking paperwork and steps. He was able to get into the ring. He was able to fucking call Tonka out because he's nothing more than a fucking pussy online and can't do shit. So I really don't care for the Andy camp, but I gotta give it to Andy. He dick sucked the fuck out of Tonka. As far as Andy goes, I don't care who he is. I don't care who he fucking hangs out with. I'm still not gonna like the motherfucker. I just like making fun of Tonka.
Jacob, I don't care who you like. If you like Tonka, that's fine. If you don't like Andy, that's fine. Are you here watching this because you like watching my content? Awesome. I don't care who you're a fan of.
Yeah, we just like making fun of people, especially ones that made themselves look like a fucking idiot.
So, okay, before we get any further, Sparky, you know that the cripple fight from South Park was based off of They Live, right?
And
it was one of the best fight scenes in cinematic history.
Yep, and I guarantee it, fucking Tonka, and he was shit all over it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Thank you, Grim. At least you love me for something. Grim says, I don't like your content. I love you for your body. Jacob, you don't have to. I'm not asking you to do anything. You came in hot, and you expected me to what, rip on you because you're still a fan of the Kumite? I don't care. If you're a fan of the Kumite and you're in here, I'm sorry. The host of the Kumite is a bitch-made nigger.
He got called a bitch-made nigger, too. That's the funny part.
So that's my stance on this whole thing. It was pointless. It was going to be pointless. Nothing happened from it. And both of them still look stupid.
Exactly.
So, all right, Kadant says, Andy, who had been losing people after a lot of this shit, is now looking good and likely made some money. Tonka, who has talked about quitting the internet before, is likely going to be ostracized.
And sued.
This could be a secret win-win. You're right, it could.
Sued. He's going to be sued, too. Because technically, the fucking venue can get him for forgery and counterfeiting.
All right. So, we lost Antihero again. God damn it. All right. I do have an article we can talk about until we get Antihero back. I'll bring it up. And this comes to us from Zeo Gold. So take that for what you will. Since Zeo Gold has given us wonderful things like, comics to read and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right. Move that there so I can see shit. There we go. There it is. All right. Unfortunately, I do have a video coming out. I'm going to be editing it today. Should be out by tonight, if not tomorrow. It is not about the Gillette ad. It's about an article that is talking about the Gillette ad. So this is another one. The one that I'm talking about is remarkably more stupid. This one apparently has the approval of Movie Bob. So we know this is going to be amazing. Reactions to Gillette ad prove toxic masculinity is real. I'm going to state this now. This is going to be some stupid thing like with the Ghostbusters. If you don't like this ad, you're sexist and misogynist because it's geared towards making you feel bad.
Fuck this ad.
So let's see. From Jennifer Wright. Plus, women have had ads telling them to be better since the beginning of time. Really? The beginning of time? That's a bold statement. Have there been cave paintings telling women to be better?
Yeah, there probably has been. The caveman beating the woman over the fucking head and being drugged around whatever the caveman wants.
All right, whatever. All right. Gillette made an ad suggesting that men could be better. They should have... I'll leave that for later. It illustrated toxic masculinity through examples like a young boy being bullied by other boys, sexual harassment, catcalling, and a man speaking over a woman in a meeting. Oh my God! Shitty people doing shitty things. I didn't know shitty people doing shitty things was an example of every single person out there. Because if that's the case, I have a book that I've been reading that proves that all women are shitty people.
Only the ones that like their sisters.
It's a lovely ad, and one that calls on, in Terry Crews's words, men to hold other men accountable. The men in it...
Sarah?
What?
Say morning, Sarah.
Oh. Good morning, Sarah. The men in it who end the ad by breaking up fights, stopping their friends from making women uncomfortable, and generally behaving decently seem like great guys. Okay, let's... this fucking thing. Okay. What people are having a problem with is the man sees a woman who looks good in a top, who is dressed provocatively, and he's going to go up and talk to her. He's going to go up and flirt. He's going to go up and be a man and try and probably get a date. And he has a friend that goes, whoa, 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 not cool, not cool.
No.
Are we not supposed to talk to women anymore? Are we not supposed to fucking look at them? Are we not supposed to try and appreciate them? If they're dressing provocatively, maybe, just fucking maybe, in the back of their minds, they might be trying to draw attention to themselves.
No, you go up to that woman and go, hey, I think you look much better with that fucking top gone.
Smooth, Sparky. Very smooth. I have a favorite pickup line. And it is a favorite, and I've used it a couple of times, and the people who have heard it know what it is. If a woman looks good, or in my case also, a man looks good, I'll say, that's a really nice outfit you have. Except it would look a lot better on my floor. Apparently, if I say that to some random woman that I'm flirting with, I am now an abuser.
Oh, that's a good pickup line, Grim. Huh?
How much?
Yes.
Look, I've been to conventions, all right? Anime conventions. I've been to a horror convention, not a whore convention, a horror convention, as in the movies.
Don't lie.
Well, I've been to Vegas, and that's always a whore convention, where the pickup line, nice shoes, wanna fuck, has gotten attention for me. It's not... If you have the personality to flirt and pull off being crass like that, by all means, do it. If you stare at them dead-eyed and be a creeper when you do it, no. It's not good. It's just this whole thing is fucking horrible. See, Zerg knows anime conventions are great for getting some.
It is, especially from the cat ladies.
The ad implies that in modern age, this should be the new model for confident masculinity. This is not a new model. This is the entirety of this ad is just basically, hey, don't be a dick. Speaking of dicks, welcome back, Antihero.
Tonka Saw was dragged back through the spirit world. It was not a fun experience. Have you ever been anally violated by a spider god?
No, I can't say that I have. That
I can no longer say that I have not.
Well, you
there
can
were
cross that
many
off
legs. Many legs and only one anal orifice. Believe me, the webs were quite sticky. Tonka Saw has never been a fan of bondage, and that moves on to this day. Recently, Tonka Saw's honor was violated by a white man, a Canadian no less. This is not the first time that the white man has violated the honor of the native. Unfortunately, because I am bound to a wheelchair, and never without my bottle of the white man's complimentary firewater, it is difficult for me to say anything otherwise. Yeah, my internet's shit today. For those of you who are wondering, there's a massive snowstorm happening out here.
Oh, fun!
Like the roads are covered in ice, power lines are covered in ice. I'm sure something's exploding somewhere.
Well,
so I can barely get any real internet connectivity. It keeps going out on me left and right. So I'm gonna keep trying to show the fuck up and be like, "Hey, what's up, bitches?" But unfortunately, I could drop at any moment.
No worries, we'll get you covered. If you want, I can shelve talking about the Gillette ad, and we can bring up your very, very important news in your newscaster voice.
Like right now.
Yeah. This article's a bit longer, so yeah, I'm fine with not talking about it since I have a video coming out soon about this topic.
Don't go.
All right, let me
wigwam anus.
Bring up what you brought. All right, so this is very important. You found this out, and it needs to be spread. People don't know about this, right?
Uh-oh.
We might have lost him again. It is possible. Good morning, Cinder Shadow.
You still there?
No, I think he's gone. All right. What time is it? All right. We're going to start doing the call-ins now. Might as well. So, here's the deal. Oh, sorry, Sparky. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal you. My apologies.
Okay, I'm going to DMCA this fucking video right now.
No, don't DMCA the video, Sparky. God damn it. I apologize. So, how do you get into call? Well, you have to be part of my Discord. That's the first thing. The second thing is you have to message me on Discord, and I will send you the Hangout link. That's how you call in. So, if you have a question for either me, Sparky, or when he's here, Antihero Broadcast, by all means, hit me up on Discord. I'll send you the link, bring you on, and you can ask. Or, if you are not brave enough to come on, you can ask us in the chat if you want. But I would more appreciate it being a call-in show that you come on the show. So
how can I call in when I'm already on the show?
What, you have a question for me?
Oh, no, Grim's like, I think Sparky should call in. It's like, I'm already here.
And it's not necessary. And you could, if you don't have Discord or anything like that, hit me up on Twitter. I can send you a link that way as well. No, just message me on Discord privately, Ben. Privately. Send me a DM.
If Ben even knows how to do that.
Why am I not surprised Fermion is being stabbed at this specific moment?
It's that weekly ritual of sacrificing the plasma to the plasma gods.
Ah, gotcha. But yeah, hit me up on Discord or Twitter. Hit Discord or Twitter. It's fine. Ask him for his nudes for me, please. He already has me blocked. Ask who for nudes?
And who's him? I thought you were blocked by Leaf.
Well, Leaf does have a penis.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. I was mistaking Grim for Buzz.
I don't have you blocked. I don't block anybody. I've been blocked. Oh, speaking of being unblocked, do you know who unblocked me?
Who?
One of your friends, Sparky.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Cody. Cody unblocked me for some reason.
Ew. Moving on.
Moving on. Grim, you don't want my nudes. Trust me, it's not good. There's tentacles everywhere. It's just disturbing. Most people, when they see it, they kind of go crazy. They kind of go crazy. It's really weird. I've been compared to Cthulhu down there. It's not something that people want to see.
What do you think Tonka's in a wheelchair?
Why do I think Tonka's in a wheelchair?
No, I'm just saying. What do you think Tonka's in a wheelchair for?
Because he has AIDS.
Compared to you, I mean.
Oh well, I would destroy him, so it's not necessarily a problem. It's preemptive. He preemptively is in. He's preemptively in a wheelchair because he can't handle me.
Oh God. Yes, dead air. A lot of dead air.
No, not dead air, really. I mean, I can go back talking about the article until we get someone to call in.
Probably a good idea.
Right.
Since Anti-Hero is in the midst of a fucking snowstorm.
Which is, I'm not going to argue. That's a really good reason to not have internet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Destroy him with your dick. Yes, I would destroy him with my dick.
My dick?
Yeah. And my tentacles. I have both, Sparky. All right, let's go back to talking about this thing.
Antron versus Fat Logic people.
No, I don't want to hurt people's feelings too badly, and I would not be nice to them. Let's see, because he got his back broke while a sweaty man rode him cold vamp candy.
God.
No super berries for Dongo. Good morning, Mercedes. All right, let's see here. So we stopped with, I'm sure a woman would be upset with the ads telling us to do better. Oh, wait, there already are. Yes, because the beauty industry. So ads, this is from The Volatile Mermaid. You know that we have to take them seriously. The Volatile Mermaid. Ads for women. Be thin, be thick, love your body, love your boobs, look bigger in this, dye your hair, embrace your grays. These pants are slimming, be feminine, wear makeup, look natural, hide your age. Women, K. Gillette, men should be less shitty. Men, don't tell us what to do. Hold on.
Grim has a better one. It's fine. Donger can't feel anything from the race down anyways.
All right, so we have 2 call-ins so far. So let me stop sharing this.
You just want to bring them both in?
But no, one at a time. This is not going to devolve as badly as it's going to sound like it's going to devolve, because it's going to devolve. Of course, it's going to devolve. We're bringing people onto the show.
Well, it's help for the goalless. If it didn't devolve, it wouldn't be help for the goalless.
Excuse you, my videos are amazing. My videos don't devolve, just my shows.
You talk about fucking Sandman.
That doesn't devolve because I basically tell Sandman he's an idiot. All right, we have. Thank you for calling Help for the Guildless and what the fuck is this show called again? Caffeinated to Die.
Oh.
Who do we have on the line? Hello? Ben? We cannot hear you.
Speak, damn it, speak!
See, this is what happens.
I think we scared him dead.
Oh, God. All right.
And he was your biggest supporter, too. And you fucking killed him when he came on.
I didn't mean to kill him.
You, Antoine.
I didn't mean to kill him. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I will have Magog resurrect him. Ben, is your microphone muted? I don't think so. All right. I'll bring on yeah. Great start. Forgot the show's name. Look, Sparky kept me up very fucking late last night. I've only had about 3.5 hours sleep. I'm tired.
And I've been at the same amount of time, but fucking drunk, so you have nothing to bitch about.
That was your choice. It was my choice to fucking stay in. But all right, so I will send the link to one other person.
Don't let Antoine lie to you. He was just hoping to get lucky.
With you? Never. Next, I got it. So we have another call. As soon as they hop on. Thank you for calling Help for the Guildless in the morning and Morning Brew. How can we help you?
Hi, I'm Kadund. I'm just wondering, what kind of conspiracies do you think are connected with this whole Donga, Andy Worski, whatever love fuck fest?
How's it going, Kadantri?
Sup, bitches?
So, how you been?
I have sorry, sore throat. I've been pretty really good. I almost quit smoking cigarettes. Like, I'd had one the entire weekend up until last night in a hangout where a certain drunken cyborg fuck decided, oh hey, I'm gonna have Kadun in here and listen, there's stuff that, let's talk about. And instead of like talking, hold on, time out. Fuck you, Sparky.
You want to watch another show together? I mean, I'm pretty sure that'll make up for it.
You know what? At this point, I don't think you deserve my company.
All right. So your question, Cadantris, was,
yes.
Do we have any other conspiracies that we think are happening with the whole Donga situation?
Yeah, because honestly, like, this feels, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the way that it went down. And it was expected that it wouldn't necessarily go down, and B, it just this long, and this is how it goes. Like, I'm pretty sure this was planned. Like, it feels planned that it wasn't going to happen.
Well, you're not wrong. It was planned on one party's part that it wasn't going to happen, according to one of your favorite people, AP. Tonka knew this wasn't going to happen on Friday. He had been planning this. He had been trying to get out of it. Do I think there's a conspiracy? No, I don't. I mean, if we're talking about conspiracies and we want to get really crazy, I think that basically the tribe has told Tonka that he's not allowed to do this fight because it would bring dishonor upon his tribe because he's in a wheelchair, and that they don't think that anything's going to happen from it. They don't want to upset the white man anymore.
That's highly plausible. Sparkles, come on.
Yes.
You have to have some sort of theory.
He didn't want people to find out he had hepatitis A, B, C, or HIV.
So you think he had the herpetogonosyphilis?
Yeah.
Super herpetogonosyphilis, not just normal herpetogonosyphilis.
And I still think that he is not a fucking Native American, and he's Elizabeth wanting the shit out of that.
Oh, that is possible. I'm not saying anything in either case.
All right. Well, thank you very much for calling, Caduntras. We will talk to you next time. Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, I gotta go finish packing shit. Oh, Ben C left. Oh no. Okay, go get somebody else to call in. People, grow a pair and fucking call in.
All right. Thank you very much for calling, Caduntras. We'll see you. All right. Anybody else? Anyone else can join in the fun, join in the call, ask advice, ask questions. All we need is a DM from you on Twitter or on Discord. Grim asks, and Auntie is back, and Ben is back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
oh my God! Thank the fucking gods.
I had Discord on while I was listening. I was listening to general chat, and you get in Discord when you brought me on, and I guess still being on that and bringing me on this kind of screwed everything over.
Oh, well, I apologize for that. So,
what happened in the beginning was that Tonka wanted a boxing match, but Andy went and decided that he wanted an MMA match when he was talking with Tara LaRosa. Supposedly, Failure was supposed to work things out between the two of them because they weren't going to talk to each other. Well, Andy blocked Failure from doing this. Then Tara LaRosa got in on it. Then Tara LaRosa got in on it because Tonka asked her. And then once everything got figured out, the one in the MMA match, he blocked her for some reason. And it's just been one giant shit fit over and over.
I mean, I honestly, I really don't care. I didn't think the fight was going to happen at all. But is there a question in there, Ben? Or are you just trying to clarify what was going on?
Well, the question that I have is that are you going to be doing a book report on the book that you're currently reading?
Oh, God. There it is.
I'm doing the book report as I'm reading it, and it's utter garbage, and because it makes my brain hurt.
Oh, really?
He's hoping for a Scholastic Bookathon. He's hoping that he gets so many chapters read, he gets a free slice of fucking pizza from Pizza Hut.
Really?
You've heard me read it, Ben. It's not even a book. It's a stream of consciousness from the most vapid cunt I've ever heard.
Yeah.
She thinks she's some hot shit and will sleep with anything that treats her badly. I mean, anything that will treat her badly. As long as they treat her like shit, she will jump into bed with them.
This is a woman who has routinely slept with a roll of sandpaper.
Oof. And on top of that, we haven't even gotten to the part where she puts rocks into her sister's vagina. I mean, that's still coming. That's something we get to look forward to.
Do you think there's actually stuff that's worse than that you haven't read yet?
I don't think we want to know.
How much worse can it be than rocking up your little sister?
I think there are plenty of things that are worse than Lena
And that's
Dunham,
when
but
she shoved her fingers in her sister.
So how many times have you actually looked at that book and just wanted to burn it, but then realized you're not actually finished with it yet?
Plenty of times.
Plenty of times, yeah. I still owe. After this, I have to read 50 Shades of Grey because that was the first book that I was paid to read, and I never got around to it. I started to read it, but this one,
stuff. This stuff.
I just want to point out to everyone. I just want to point out to everyone in the chat that I'm anti-hero, and I will happily read whatever you pay me to read. And unlike a certain Antoine, I'll do it with voices, characters, full on empathic interaction. You'll get the fucking experience with this guy. Antoine used to, angry British people. I can do so much more.
I want you to read one chapter of Lena Dunham's book with voices and not make yourself gag.
Are you certain you really want me to do that?
Yes.
I want you to
read. Because I fucking will. Send me a fucking chapter.
I want you to read SAO 16.5.
I don't have the money to afford the book on my own. Send me a goddamn.
I have the book. I have the book physical books copy. I don't have a digital copy.
Make copies.
No, I don't want to.
You're the demon of the internet. Make some fucking scans.
I have been trying to burn this thing from the internet for the last 3 weeks. It's not working. It keeps popping back up.
That's because Lena Dunham slept with the internet.
No.
Oh my god. Antoine, she slept with you. You slept with Lena Dunham. Oh my god, you had your dick buried deep in a beached whale.
No, what happened?
Oh, and it was half rotted too. I mean, you weren't even fucking the vagina. You were just fucking blowholes and shit. Oh no. Everybody, Antoine fucked Lena Dunham. He got balls deep in the sister fister. Oh God! Why am I so aroused?
Because he was dicking for attention.
And she probably moaned too. He probably made some like beach whale grunts, like. She probably said she loved him.
Do you hear that?
He probably said, "I love you too."
Trying to take his internet away and it's not working.
He's hanging in there.
Do you think she's going to use your reading of the book to actually promote another book?
We got some of the chat going mute him.
I would. Yeah. I honestly say. I want to say this. I want this said. If she hears my reading of her book and has a problem with it, and she starts lambasting me, I welcome the attention. I will welcome the attention. I'll bring her on and we can talk, and I'll call her a vapid cunt to her face. I don't care.
You do realize that you're like 100,000% beneath her view, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you're not family, so she's not going to fuck you. And you're not a critic, so she's not going to be stunning and brave to you. You're just a YouTube guy.
That's the thing. I can be as mean to her as she wants. I can treat her like shit. She'll probably get all flooded. I'm the perfect man for her. I don't give a fuck about her, and I'll treat her like shit.
Did you just call her a diesel-fed robot? If I'm mean enough to it, her engine gets flooded. This sounds like Sparky's arena now. Sparky, did you fuck Lena Dunham too?
Oh no, you fuck off right there.
Are you sure?
Don't even bring me into this fucking shit.
Did you and Antoine run a train on that bitch? Did you Eiffel Tower Lena Dunham?
Fuck that.
Did you two high five over her blubbery frame? Oh my god, I only have one question. Who put the dick in the vag? Which one of you got the tuna taco?
And anti-hero, if they ran a train, it derailed somewhere just as soon as it took off.
No, it didn't. Let's be honest. Antoine knows exactly what he He fucking won. And one's like, that's right, you bitch. You've ruined it, so now I'm gonna fucking ruin you with my fuckstick. Yes! Take the dark web, you slut! Next thing you know, there was just some slobbering on some knobbering, and then Sparky walked in. He's like, I call ass! And Antoine was like, well, come over here and take it. Then Antoine got fucked in the ass.
No,
And this escalated really fucking quickly, didn't it?
I don't know where you come up with these
Grim Brooding has a real good question. He wants to know who slapped that thigh and rode the waves in. Which one of you took one look at that dimply cottage cheese and a burlap sack backside and said, I want me a piece of that? Which one of you was it? Was it Sparky the Robo-Dick or was it Antoine the Cyberfuck? Come on. Which one?
All right. Thank you for joining us, Ben.
Oh, you're
We do
welcome.
have to move on. Probably Thursday. I'll be reading more.
If you get me
this
a
last
scanned
Thursday.
copy, I will happily read the chapter for you. I won't even demand any money.
All right, Ben. We're gonna have to say goodbye.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of the show. All right.
Oh, I'll try to. See ya.
Sitting
All right.
on the dock
No,
of the gay.
No, you need to read SAO 16.5. I attempted to read it. You might do a lot fucking better.
I'm
Sparky.
actually working on something right now.
Sparky.
Oh, fuck off!
I'm actually working on something right now that might be quite amusing if I can do it just right. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm working on rewriting something as per a request. So if that turns out good, you'll be invited to watch the shenanigans. Otherwise, I mean, I could always go find something cringy to read. I mean, we can always go to 50 Shades Generators and read that.
Yeah, that was.
In fact, I could do that right now if you want. I'm going to go find one.
Oh no.
So, all right. Before we
50
go,
Shades
Before we
Generator.
go any further, I want to say thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you hear, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you like my co-hosts, as you should, because they are goddamn talented, go subscribe to Antihero Broadcast. He needs more people. As you heard, he's got something in store, so he's going to be doing something, and you have to be subscribed to him, or else you're not going to find out. And subscribe to Sparky. He's actually pretty cool too.
And right there's and right there is Anti-Hero's link for his YouTube channel. Go subscribe right now if you haven't.
I'm going to make more comments about how you both fuck Lena Dunham.
You're gonna do that regardless, so go subscribe to Anti-Hero.
So this is a call-in show, so if you have anything, go ahead, hit me up on Twitter and DMs or on Discord and DMs, and I'll send you a link, and we can answer any questions you have. We already talked about conspiracies, and we got derailed talking about, God damn it, Lena Dunham. So, are we going to try, while we're waiting for more people to call in, do you want to try and read your article?
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
I mean, I guess I could, as long as the internet holds out.
Well,
All right.
You were taking that Vegeta voice to the limit when you were going after Antoine, and I think the internet was scared stiff to.
Oh, I know. Vegeta is definitely going to show up for this because it's fucking humorous. Anyway, so if we got that article ready, we can go ahead and jumpstart this shit show.
It's already up.
Look at that. What's it say on this? Yeah, there we go. So, this is a news story, and I don't know why it wasn't talked about more. It just happened like 3 fucking days ago. Italy arrests cardinals and seizes the Vatican City. Italian law enforcement arrested scores of cardinals early yesterday morning. The Italian military shortly afterwards swept into the Vatican City. The Italian parliament voted overwhelmingly to merge Vatican City into the city of Rome, effectively ending Catholicism's reign over the city-state. So like 3 days ago, the Italian military and shit, like, fucking forcibly annexed the Vatican City, and no one's fucking saying a word about it. No one's saying shit about it. Italian law enforcement worked for months to launch a sting program on the pedophile clergy made of Vatican City. The operation was codenamed Spotlight after the 2015 movie about clergy sex abuse scandals in Boston, Massachusetts, which is where close to where I live, actually.
So no one has been talking. I haven't heard about this. This is the first time I've heard about it.
No, it's barely been anywhere. Like, I found it just trolling the web. Like, no one's fucking talking about it at all. Inspector Anthony Kennard is the commanding officer Spotlight. Everyone knew Vatican City was the center of international pedophile ring, he stated. We sent busloads of orphans into Vatican City for the annual Cardinal Convention. Long story short, the kids were never in harm's way, and we nabbed a lot of perps. At that point, Vatican City was still an independent country. Italian police had smuggled the cardinals out on the bus to face criminal charges in Italian courts. Catholic clergy overseas are quick to point out their peers who are under arrest are victims of a virulent strain of anti-Catholicism and the hatred of the man-boy sacrament. This is a thing. It's a news story, and nobody's saying a fucking word.
So you're saying that this article is saying that the leader of Spotlight sent a bunch of orphans into Vatican City to draw out
on a fucking bus. To draw out the pedos, and apparently there were a vast number of such. Pedos were ready.
This is news.
They saw that shit and they jumped on it, dicks at the ready, and it backfired horribly. So once Spotlight ended and the pedophile ring was jailed, the Italian government moved quickly. Local units of the military swept into Vatican City. We were sick and tired of looking the other way, anonymous politician noted. The Swiss guards were caught unaware, and it was obvious their pointy pikes were no match for assault rifles. The invasion was bloodless and no one was injured, which I think is great. The Vatican Guard, the Swiss guards, they're fucking beasts. They're beasts, but if they've got no warning, I mean, they still have their ceremonial garb on, and I mean, a pike's not going to stop an assault rifle. They're right.
That is very true.
At this time, the Italian government isn't sure what it's going to do with all the wealth the papacy built over the centuries. Insiders say that many buildings will be transformed into museums. Other assets will be probably auctioned off and given to survivors of clergy abuse. It's poetic justice, one government official remarked. And the pedophile priest just got slammed with poetry. And I don't understand why no one's fucking talking about this story. I just don't get it. It's been out for a while and no one said a fucking word.
Why though? That's the question.
I kind of wonder if like it's being suppressed. Like literally, like that's a serious fear for me. Like, is this story being censored?
I mean,
is this story being kept down by the Catholic pedophiles? Is there some sort of underground pedophilic conspiracy action to deny the world this story?
Well, Antoine, you can say bye to your channel, kind of like with Shitlords Anonymous.
I mean, if this happens, I mean, we will know it's true, right? We're talking about this, and if it gets shut down, it's true, right?
I mean, I'm a little nervous about this. Like, I'm okay with throwing this out there and talking about it, but like, this is pretty fucking crazy. The Italians just swept in, annexed Vatican City, and no one's saying a goddamn word. Look, this is big fucking news, no one's saying shit about it.
See, even Grim knows pedos and the Vatican are pretty interconnected.
People in the chat, like, have you guys heard anything about this? Am I hallucinating? Because I don't watch TV. Is this being talked about?
I don't watch TV either. I mean, Sparky, did you know anything about this?
I had no fucking clue. I mean, that's pretty shocking to me.
Well, I mean, if we get shut down, if I get shut down, see, now I'm kind of worried.
Yeah,
I want to be.
And Rackus is in the
God damn it!
Yeah, Rackus is in the fucking chat going, "That's the biggest news."
I mean, Rackus has clearly heard about this. He knows all about the situation. Rackus, what's your take on this? We're gonna go to our man in the field, Rackus Network. How do you feel about this whole annexing of the Vatican thing? I mean, what's your thought? I'm all fucking for it. You know, I think these people should have been found. They should have been burned at the stake. It should have just been, that's how it should happen. Like we should take these out. We should pretend they're witches from olden days. And I'm glad the military stepped in. I'm glad that the government stepped in to do something about it. I'm exceptionally happy that the Italian government has gotten up off its ass to do something in an arena it normally did not work with. I mean, you got to remember, this is the same group that pushed Mussolini as a great guy because the trains ran on time. This is the same group who had Berlusconi as a prime minister. Berlusconi, who had the Berlusconi Go Squad, which is basically a bunch of very attractive 18 to 20-something-year-old women who would give him blowjobs in between speeches. This is Berlusconi who had his entire fucking cabinet, made up of porn stars and hot women.
Well,
and then now, thankfully, we've gotten to the point where we can actually crack down on this disgusting pedophilic Vatican with a military annexation, a full-on invasion.
So we have word.
And no one's talking about this.
We have word from the man on our street. He says, "Well, Antihero, nobody cares about the Vatican, but everybody cares about subscribing to Antihero Broadcast."
Mm-hmm. And to Rackus, we are doing a call-in show, so if you send Antoine a message, you can come on for a bit.
I do want people's takes. I want to know what the public is thinking. Come on, get some people on here. Let's talk about this. Let's figure this out. I want to know why am I the only person who's hearing anything about this? Why is this not being broadcast on international televisions as we speak? I want to know. I have questions. I have some answers.
It's the Illuminati.
Those answers may not necessarily match up. But it could be. Now, if it is the Illuminati, does that mean the Illuminati are pedophiles?
They may not be pedophiles, but they may,
pedo supporters.
Yeah, there you go. Good morning, Ruby.
That leads to an interesting question. If you support Catholic priests who are in fact all pedos.
Caller here. Give me just a second. No.
Oh my God, they're going after Antoine.
Seriously though, if you support a Catholic priest, does that mean you support a pedo?
That's actually a really good question.
No, you're talking.
If you're supporting Catholicism, are you supporting pedophilia?
That's actually really. Well, I mean, they did just get annexed, so there's. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not religious, so. Why do you have to ask hard questions like that?
I mean, because I'm a hard-hitting person. I like to get the facts. I like to get all the conjecture out of the way. I don't want any suspicions. I don't want any assumptions. I want the cold, hard facts. And right now, it looks like every single Catholic priest in the world is a pedo. And that's a cold, hard fact.
I mean, they sent buses of orphans in to lure them out. I mean, it's...
And they came out in droves, out of their filthy little pedo closets, into the street to hunt down unsuspecting children, mouths agape and drool splattering the asphalt.
Wait. Oh, we have a new caller. Thank you for calling. This is Caffeinated. Who's on the line?
Nobody you know.
Nobody I know. Nobody I know. What can I do for you?
There's a lot of background noise.
Yeah, that's because I'm on the bus.
You're on the bus.
So what's your thoughts on this there, caller?
Would you believe I have not been watching at all?
No, I wouldn't believe that at all. I think you watch us secretly all the time. It's in your head every second of every day.
Oh no, I just called in to get me a dark coffee, a double McBiscuit, and some fries.
No. This is help for the guild list, not McDonald's. I'm sorry. You have the wrong number.
Hey, you said caffeinated. Call them caffeinated. I figured I was gonna get some drinks, something to eat, some food, you know.
This is a morning show. It's called Caffeinated or Die, the morning brew. It's a play on coffee.
Yes, and I just want some coffee. Like, give me some damn coffee.
No, you have the wrong number, sir.
Look, we're gonna have another Starbucks moment here. No, we're gonna have another Chipotle moment here. If you're gonna give me some coffee.
Well, I don't actually have any food items that I can send.
Do you need someone to be the racist for you, Antoine? Because I can do that.
Oh, you want to be the racist? Go ahead.
I mean, that's fine. We don't serve your kind here.
What?
Yep, no, I said it. I fucking said it. We don't serve your kind around here. People who use artwork as their avatars. Yeah. We don't fucking serve your kind of people. You see people with avatar artwork running around right now? No. Not a single fucking one of them. But you walk in here with your woman with your ass hanging out and everything. We don't serve your kind of... You get the fuck out of here right now, Artie. Get the fuck out. Fucking art people running around. This is America, goddammit. This is in America. We don't hold with Catholic pedos. We don't hold with the Vatican. And we don't hold with people who use artistic what's names as their fucking avatars. You get the hell on out of here.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to. We have other callers on the line. I hope you have a good day, sir. All right, we have another caller coming in.
That was interesting.
Oh, all right. Demon, what's my favorite kind of coffee? My favorite kind of coffee is the one that you throw in the garbage. That's my favorite kind of coffee.
Antoine does not like coffee.
Coffee is disgusting. It should never have been created. And anyone who thinks otherwise is, wrong. So, all right. Thank you for calling.
I'm still confused as to why this story is not being talked about.
Thank you for calling Help for the Guildless. This is Caffeinated Die, the Morning Brew. What can we do for you?
Mic on real quick.
Oh my god! We really do need a screener for these calls.
If you're not gonna come here prepared, Rackist, for the love of fucking God, don't show the fuck up. Now that's your goddamn question.
I help.
You're not helping shit right now. What's your question? You called into a call-in show. What's your grief there, buddy?
I think that you're missing the point. I think that you're not asking the right question, Antihero.
What's the question then?
The question is why did the Vatican pour millions of dollars into TikTok and then all the pedophiles started showing up on TikTok?
Because they were looking for new recruits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, TikTok is nothing more than a Catholic pedo priest recruiting network. I've been saying it for months, and I'm fucking tired of it. This is fucking ridiculous. Some goddamn bullshit. It's been perpetrated on the American citizens for fucking years now.
And it links back to the tech giants. Why do you think they're being so squanderous toward us?
Silicon Valley, more like Silicon pedophiles.
Right. Exactly.
They're the ones pushing all these different bullshit things on you left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Good God. Fucking TikTok, fucking Facebook Messenger, smartphones and shit. It's all a bunch of interconnected child molestation nonsense.
All right, so is that your question, Rackist? Do you have any more?
No, that was it, pretty much. Yeah, I was going to remark on TikTok being full of pedophiles. But
so what you're saying is you believe that all the tech giants in Silicon Valley are connected to the Vatican City through TikTok to create this pedo ring?
No, not connected. Vatican City is controlling them via the pedophiles on TikTok and throughout Silicon Valley.
So you're saying that they're basically the Illuminati?
Yes.
Oh, well, you heard it from our man on the field. He knows what he's talking about. He speaks through knowledge. He researches everything. I have seen him working day in, day out on things like this. And he says with a definitive fact that the Vatican City, the ring of pedophiles, is controlling Silicon Valley. Everyone get off of TikTok, get off of YouTube. Just subscribe to my channel and Antihero's channel. That's all you need. We tell you the truth.
Look, you don't need to listen to any other of these so-called news organizations out there. Look, they're gonna offer you suggestions. They're gonna ask really for your opinion, but we don't give a fuck about that, do we, Andrew? Do we give a fuck about that? No, what we give a fuck about is telling you what's happening and what you need to be thinking, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are just what you need. So, all right, we have other callers that want to call in.
Just remember that that Caffeinated or Die is the last free-thinking bastion for all your news and information that will tell you how to believe and what to believe and when to believe it, people. The free bastion. Just remember that. All right, I'm out.
Thank you for calling. All right, we have another caller coming in real quick. Hold on. All right, so all right. So we have our man on the street with definitive proof that your article is 100% real, that this is something big. We have a couple of people who are raising their hands in the chat. What's TikTok? Isn't that a kid show? TikTok is essentially what became known as Vine, or what Vine was, basically.
Only Vine wasn't filled with pedos. Or Catholics, for that matter.
Or Catholic pedos.
All right, so we're just waiting for this caller to come in. So, no, it's literally cancer. Yeah, that's true. There are pedophiles on TikTok because it's run by the Vatican.
That is a fact. That is an absolute fucking fact. Look, I'm going to say it one more time. I am sick and fucking tired. Sick and fucking tired of all these so-called free journalist organizations taking the Catholic dick dollar to not talk about this shit. Well, let me tell you what, right now, me and Antoine, we're going to fucking talk about this shit. We're not taking any Catholic cock money here, all right?
No.
There's no Catholic cock payments coming our way. Not a single one. None is going to be rubbed across our faces or anything like that. We're going to talk about the fucking truth. You're going to ask questions. We're going to tell you answers. And you're going to walk away fucking enlightened. That's how we do business around here.
Apparently, we have an accusation in the chat. I think Sarah is saying that what we're talking about is fake. We've had people on here that have done the research. This is not fake. So I think Sarah is part of this conspiracy.
I'm being asked where on TikTok I found Catholics.
They're all
It's
over
a proven fact that TikTok is full of pedophiles. And it's also a proven fact that the Vatican is also full of pedophiles. Which tells me that there are definitely some Catholics on TikTok.
Well, there you have it. And how are we supposed? Is he a goat? How are we supposed to tell which one is Catholics? You know, do they have a specific look? Are you saying?
Yeah, they go after 8-year-old boys.
Oh, we have a new caller. Thank you for calling Help for the Guild. Listen, Caffeinated or Die, the Morning Brew. How can we help you, sir? Hello?
Again, another one.
Really need to screen
This has got to be a Catholic. This has got to be a fucking Catholic. Look at this dead air. Look at this dead air.
See, this just keeps proving us right.
Can you hear me?
Ah, there we go. Thank you for calling.
Prove you're a Catholic. Prove you're not a Catholic right now. You have 30 seconds.
Well, he went muted.
I am sorry. I'm having tech problems.
Okay.
Spoken like a real Silicon Valley techite, huh? You're running out of time to prove you're not a Catholic there, Catholic boy.
I'm having problems because I don't know. This damn thing's not one to register the headset.
You're telling me you don't know if you're a Catholic or not? That sounds pretty goddamn Catholic to me.
He's having tech issues, which means he's not part of Silicon Valley.
I just realized
I
something.
don't
Hello.
You know what?
The Illuminati is onto him.
All I know is this. Catholic starts with what letter?
C.
What letter does child start with?
C.
There's a fucking connection right there. And we've been missing it all this goddamn time. You know what else starts with C?
What?
What else?
Communism. Communism fucking starts with C.
Oh, where'd my audio
There
go?
was a connection here all fucking long, and not a single one of us goddamn noticed it. Gotta kick myself for being so stupid. Not only are they fucking child molesters, they're goddamn communists. And you know what this fucking means?
What is it?
It means John Lennon was a child
Where'd my
molester.
audio? I can't hear.
But you can't hear us.
Quick, we can talk shit about him.
No, we're not going to talk shit.
You know, if he can't hear us, but he can hear himself. That sounds pretty much like Catholic Dogma 101 to me. I'm not convinced this guy isn't some sort of Vatican stooge.
He's having tech issues. The problem is they're on time. The real thing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right. Gotta mute him until we get shit together. All right. So, Rakis, our man on the street, also has things that he wants to talk that start with C. He says cunts, cookies, calories, and chocolate.
My God, they're all fucking connected.
Chocolate.
They're all fucking connected. Oh my God, I can't eat chocolate anymore. Chocolate's and chocolate not only it's got a CH, chocolate and child. What the fuck? Geez, I gotta put these fucking cookies away. God damn it.
Good morning, Ren.
I still understand the story's not being talked about more. I don't understand it at all.
Paula is getting the technical issues out of the way. If you want to call in, by all means, call in.
Let's get some other people. Let's hear some more voices on this. Antoine and I have lots to tell you. We want to tell you how to think. We want you to understand what's going on. We want you to realize that we're right. Everyone else is wrong. They're wrong because they're Vatican supporters. We want you to understand. So come on to the show. Let us talk to you.
So hit me up in DMs on Twitter if you have a question. If you have a comment about what we're talking about, this is an amazing news story that just came out now. Or hit me up on Discord, and I will say, and we'll bring you on, and you can tell us.
And if you just joined in, we will be more than glad to recap if you need it.
There will be nothing but recaps as we talk about the fact, the incontrovertible fact, that the Vatican City was annexed by the Italian military, that they're all pedophiles, and the recent connection we've just discovered between Catholicism and communism. They even end in the same three letters, ISM. International Sexual Molesters. That's what it is. Catholicism and communism 100% hand in hand, grabbing for little dick.
Dude, I think
and we didn't fucking see this coming. What the fuck is wrong with us? I'm ashamed to be who I am right now. I am fucking ashamed, but I will learn from these mistakes. I will move on. We will combat this communo-Catholic menace wherever we fucking see it.
See, and look, there was something that I was on Shitloads Anonymous last night, and there was someone that Ren just brought up to remind me that someone also connected Satan with soccer with the same exact facts. Satan starts with an S. Soccer starts with an S.
Well, hold up. Let's break this down. All right, let's break it down. There's some truth to that, but you have to get deeper into the text. Deeper. Soccer is called what in most of the world?
Football.
Football, which is a language from where?
Another country.
Spanish. Now, your average Spaniard is what religion?
Catholic.
Not only is soccer of Satan, it's also a pedophile recruiting ground. You think I'm wrong? No, look at the sacred text. Look deeper into it. Look at everything you see. Do your research. You'll see exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Every day we're seeing this on television, and these young, impressionable children want to go ahead and become these football stars. Bounce the ball off my head. And what they're doing is getting fucking entrenched in Catholic pedophilic dogma. Oh, look, it's okay for a grown man to handle the balls if he's in the goal spot. You see what I'm talking about? Do you understand what we're getting at here? This is a giant goddamn conspiracy, and it's only getting deeper every day. And we have to fight against it.
Okay, so far, let's recap. We have connected Silicon Valley and FIFA and all of the other younger leagues of soccer to the Vatican City and this pedophile ring. This is something we need. On top of that, what other sport in America is called football? So all of that as well is connected.
No, hold up. American football is pure. American football involves big pads and manly violence.
It's up to the Dallas Cowboys.
And they have taken that from us with their ridiculous name of football. They've tried to pervert and subvert the grand American ideal. They want to take the American dream, wrap it around their shriveled priestly dicks, and try to push it into our young men. And that is something I am not okay with. This needs to fucking stop. Every last bit of it needs to stop. I'm sick and tired of these communist Catholic pedos running around baiting children.
Wait. Kadant pointed something out. Cowboys, who are part of an American football team, starts with a C.
You're right, and that C has been subverted by the communist Catholic agenda. The C was American first. America first.
You were roboting, so that was
the C was American. Because there's a C in America, there are C's around America, and we need that C back.
Yeah, but those C's start with an S.
It's all about alliteration, buddy. Keep up with the program. You can get there, Antoine, I promise. So do we have any callers? Who wants to come on the show and be told exactly the truth? We're taking all questions. We're taking all callers. The lines are wide the fuck open.
Hit me up in Twitter DMs. My DMs are open. You can find me on Twitter at @ColeSpire. And also, if you're on my Discord, the link is down below. Just send me a DM on Discord, and we can bring you on the show. And see, Grim brings up a really good point. Physical contact between sweaty men is the purest thing in existence.
He's completely correct. There is nothing more life-affirming than violent interaction between grown men in a physical way. When you can feel their breath on your neck, commingle your sweat in violent exertion, that is when you are most alive, my friends. That's when you're most alive. It sickens me that these communist Catholic pedophiles would run around and try to commingle their sweat with these young, impressionable boys. It's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting, and I'm absolutely fucking enthralled that the Italian military saw fit to sweep in and wash away that fucking disease that was the Vatican City.
So, Ben Cooper wants to know when you turned into Alex Jones, and Grim says his keyboard just raised 3 inches off his lap.
As well it should.
How's it going, Tom? So, I'm going to say it again. We only have we have about 15 minutes left. If you would like to call in, hit me up on Discord in a DM or on Twitter in a DM, and we'll bring you on. If you have any questions for me, Antihero, or Sparky about this, about anything, but if you want to talk about this amazing conspiracy that we just found, we can talk about that too. So, Antihero needs a break real quick. He needs to rest his voice. He did a lot of screaming over the weekend.
My voice needs no fucking rest at all. This is a problem that we need to face head on. And don't you dare put any disgusting innuendo in what I just said. Anyone who does that in the chat, you're a fucking communist too, and we will fucking find you. Fight me in real life, goddammit. So I'm still confused. I don't know why anybody's not talking about this. I don't know why it's on every single free-thinking person's lips. I don't know why the news organizations are putting this out there to be sold. I mean, so what if it's just a satire article? It doesn't matter. Why isn't this being talked about more? So what if it's satire? Who cares if the article is fake? It doesn't matter. Who cares if it came from a comedy site? We need to get a firm grasp on this and put it out there so people can see it. I understand this shit. It doesn't matter if it's a satire piece. It doesn't matter if it's a Poe. We need to get it out there and make people understand that this is some real shit happening right now. Some real shit.
God, I can't even focus enough to make a joke. I'm that tired. So, if you're paying attention in chat,
you've been played.
This has been. It's a joke article. It's a very well written joke article, and if you didn't pick up on the fact that it was by them sending a bus full of orphans into a pedophile ring. You are gullible, but thank you for entertaining this.
Yes, it was actually great.
So, this has been very amusing for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will be completely honest. If anyone watches my Twitter, I talked about this, I think, yesterday.
Yeah.
And when I first saw this story, I lapsed into a fit of giggles because, quite frankly, I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. It wasn't until someone pointed out to me, hey, man, this is a satire on a satire site, that I was like, really? Did my research found that I was a moron that day. So it's, I don't think it's a few years old. I think it's only a year old, the article. No, it's not. It's 3 days old.
Yeah, there's only one thing I want to say to this whole deal, and it's because of the way you sounded, Anti-Hero.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I don't like them putting Catholic priests in the street that try to fuck the little kids while they're playing soccer.
Yeah, you went full on Alex Jones, man. That was goddamn brilliant.
This was a lot of fun for me. No, but Cinder Shadow, the article's only 3 days old. Yes, CO Gold, I was being cringy. That was kind of the point. If you guys enjoyed that and you thought it was silly and you had a good time listening to blatant hypocrisy and crazy bullshit,
on top of that will tell you exactly what to think.
I would actually recommend you go on YouTube and type in WMD space K Boom. What you'll get is a nearly 2-hour thing. It's the radio show from the first Saints Row game, the Mike and David show. And if you like being both a right-wing conservative and making fun of right-wing conservatives, then you should definitely go watch that or listen to it. It's fucking hilarious. It's inspired me in a lot of ways. Chances are I will do this shit again.
This was funny. And the fucking level of participation. I'm sorry. Rakus, Zero Gold, thank you.
Let's see. I'm going to go to the chat now.
That was great.
Sorry if we confused you guys. I know some of you were a little confused in the chat. Grim Brooding, though, I don't regret anything I said to you. Physical contact, sweaty men. You know where to find me. Someone may have done it first. I mean, the concept's been around for a while. Invading the Vatican is full of pedophiles. That article itself, though, I'll go ahead and I'll put it in the chat for you guys. The article link. That was January 17th, 2019. Is when it came out. So let me throw this link out there so you guys can actually go see it for yourself. There you go. That's like I said, it's only a 3-day-old article.
the bad part of this is someone could take you really out of context with all of this.
Yes.
Oh, I hope they do. Come at me, bro. Come at me with your communism, you motherfucker. I'm ready to fight. I'll take it right to the fucking mat. Fight me IRL. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not a Native American. I will go to the ring with you right now. Contract or no contract.
Did send me something for you, Antihero. Said that you need it. I think it was to help you calm down.
Round one. Fight!
Damn it, Spot.
What got sent? Huh?
She sent me.
What's happening? Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on.
Is inserting a light bulb into my chlamydia canal got me ejecting shrimp sap fast and snot off a whip. The seemingly never-ending streams of ectoplasm emanating from his brie baton soon had me coated like a plaster's radio. Now, I've seen more Japs eyes than an Oriental optician, but the sight of his long dong silver made my spaff weep like a leaky tap. Leaving my panties sunny side up on the floor was the least of my worries, as this Washington Monument rammed deeper into my old dirt road. With my lunch meat now much like a motorway pileup, he thought it was time to start probing my Mavis fritter. Is now the time to tell him I really need to pinch off a stink pickle, I wonder?
Why did I sound like Jeff?
Just a little palate cleanser there before we go further. All right, now, what do we got? What's this article?
She says Ren says that you need a pet alligator as an emotional support animal.
Well, let's read this article. Scroll up a little bit there, buddy. Pennsylvania man's pet alligator is an emotional support animal. January 18th, a Pennsylvania man says his pet alligator is an emotional support animal and has been taking the reptile to visit the elderly. Joey Henney, who hosted his own hunting and fishing show from 89 until 2000 on outlets including ESPN Outdoors, and his 4.5-foot alligator Wally, paid a visit to the Glatfelter Community Center at Assisted Living Development, The Village at Sprankle Drive, north of York. I just want to point out that this place is called the Glatfelter Community Center. It was paid for by a grant from someone who was not Adolf Hitler. Henny encouraged residents and staff members to not be afraid of the alligator's mouth full of teeth. Oh, he's just like a dog, Henny told the York Daily Record. He wants to be loved and petted. He said Wally pays frequent visits to schools. Wait, it gets better. He says Wally pays frequent visits to schools and senior centers, where people are either old and infirm or young and incapable of fleeing properly. Honey said the alligator is a registered emotional support animal, but isn't granted any special privileges under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Henny says Wally spends the bulk of his time in a 300-gallon pond in his living room. He said the gator enjoys watching TV and hiding in his home's cupboards, like any ambush predator waiting for the right moment to strike. Look, I'm not like you can have whatever you want as a pet. I mean, that's on you. But a fucking alligator, like, and it hides in his cupboards. Like, I'm gonna need me a pot here. Oh God, my leg! You know, like this is like I don't do reptiles as pets for a reason. I really don't, and this is why. Like, so like I used to live in a house full of mostly potheads, frankly, and one of the guys in there had a Dumeral boa. This thing was like 15 feet long or some stupid amount. The guy was like maybe 4 feet tall and shaped like a twig. All right. Dumeral boas, by the way, are notorious for being shitty-tempered animals. So he would feed it whenever he was supposed to, like once a month or whatever. But this thing would ignore the mouse for a good 15 minutes before it ate. Why would it ignore the mouse? Because it was busily staring at the guy who owned it. And it was staring at him in such a way.
You were saying, bitch, you're next.
It was staring at him in such a way as to make me go, you should put a lock on that cage. Now, I was ignored, obviously. One morning we woke up to screaming, and I mean screaming, choked, gasping. And we ran upstairs to his room to find that the boa had encircled his upper body and was squeezing. And I don't mean like, hi, I love you, you're warm. Like squeezing, positioning its head near his head to begin the process. We had to get ice cold water and drench this goddamn snake from head to tail tip before it would let go. And even then, it was really upset and tried to bite the shit out of everybody.
It wants something
Because we
bigger than
denied it a
cat.
meal. Shortly after that, he got rid of the boa. So the point of this story is, I don't like reptiles as fucking pets, because reptiles just is like, if I were bigger, you would be a lunch item. And I'm just not fucking cool with any animal who looks at me and goes, I'm going to eat you when I'm older. It's why I don't want lions as pets.
What you're saying is that you would not have a Komodo dragon as a pet.
No, fuck that. That's not a pet. That's a guard animal that you desperately make sure is not by the front door when you leave. Facts right there. Fucking facts.
Oh boy. You would have Pooftron as a pet.
Nobody has me as a pet. Sorry.
I don't hate dragons. Dragons are cool as fuck. And Komodo dragons, the only real dragon around, those are cool as shit too. They're amazing. They're fast. They're tenacious. They have mouths full of poison. I mean, how much cooler can you get? The problem with Komodo dragons is that they're 10 feet long. They're tenacious. They're predatory, and they have mouths full of poison. The things that make them cool are things that mean I will never have one near me.
Well, it's not really poison. It's just bacteria.
According to the way science works, Sparky, if a creature produces its own toxins, it is venomous. If it does not produce its own toxins, it is poisonous. Its mouth is full of harmful bacteria and toxins it does not produce. Therefore, it is poisonous.
You got a point.
Look,
yes, I do.
Ren,
remember, this is the show where we tell you what to think.
Ren, if you really want me as a pet, all you have to do is ask. Let's see. Anti-heroes only afraid of animals because there's a sucking sound where his soul should be, and it's
quite honestly, I love dogs. I'm a dog fanatic. I'm okay with. Can I not be heard?
No, you can be heard.
You're kind of roboting a little bit.
The cats and
Hello?
Am I still there?
Yeah, you're still here. You just want something.
Okay. So. No, my internet was trying to die, and I had to fix it real quick. No, so to answer Tom Leach's accusation, I love dogs. I'm okay with cats on a case-by-case basis. But that's pretty much it. A lot of animals are cool, but most of them just make bad pets, honestly. Like ferrets are cool, hedgehogs are cool, skunks are cool, but they make shitty pets.
Horrible.
They make bad pets, though.
They like to burrow.
Frankly, I feel like dogs are just the ultimate pet for humans. I think they're perfect. I miss having a dog. Where I live right now, I can't have one. Previously, I had a Boxer Mastiff mix. So, as far as, like, the bigger the dog, the better, as far as I'm concerned. So,
I want a lemur.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You want something that matches his eyes.
Oh, no.
God damn it, Sparky.
Got you on that one, didn't I?
Last call for the show. Thank you for calling Help the Guild. This is Caffeinated or Die. How can I help you?
I finally got my shit working.
Holy
Yay!
shit.
Finally.
Yeah, sorry about that earlier.
We have another dragon. Jeez, I attract the weirdest people.
I don't know attract would be the right word. I hear
more
you.
like when vultures show up to watch something die.
Yeah, because, I mean, you have tentacles, not my thing.
So, what is your thing there, Dragonath?
Oh.
And his shit died again.
And he's gone. I killed him with embarrassment and erections. I killed a man with my erection. I'm I'm so fucking proud.
Shit.
He comes in and he drops a link in the side chat.
I've got the link. Don't worry. This filmmaker spent months interviewing neo-Nazis and jihadists. Here's what she learned.
There you go.
Dia Khan, a Muslim woman, met her enemies and came away more hopeful than ever. What's the best way to fight racism and extremism? The impulse to dismiss extremists as unreachable fanatics is strong and at times justifiable. But perhaps it's not always the most effective means of combating them. Dia Khan, a journalist and filmmaker, has decided to engage them directly as human beings. In both documentary films, White Right Meeting the Enemy and Jihad, A Story of the Others, both of which are currently streaming on Netflix.
I can't hear you guys.
Oh, what?
He can't hear us, so saying what won't make a difference.
Oh.
All right. Well, before we get too far into this,
this has been
a long goddamn article.
This has been one hell of a tech fucked up show right now. Fuck TikTok.
So,
fuck TikTok, fuck the Vatican City, and fuck the communists.
All right.
And fuck the gay
all right. So, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time. I would love to have you... Oh God, I'm going to screw this up. Thank you very much. This has been Caffeinated to Die. My name, of course, is Antoine the Great, and I've been joined by my amazing Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner, who's unfortunately had to be muted for most of this because he was laughing his ass off. And Anti-Hero Broadcast, also known as the brand new Alex Jones. Go subscribe to him on
Anti-Hero Jones! That's who we are today!
Anti-Hero Jones. If you like what we do here, if you really like, we're here every Sunday, for the most part, Sunday morning. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Sparky. Subscribe to Anti-Hero Broadcast. You will be highly entertained. Everything is going to crap today because I just can't fucking think. So, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Hope to see you next time. And remember, caffeinate or die.